Yes, don't forget to check out Doggie Diamonds No Filter on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. The links are right in the description box below. So if you've never been there before, you never heard the audio version of these shows, you can go right in the description box, click on, I think it says iTunes or Apple Podcasts, but it's right below. Just click on there, check me out, the audio versions of these shows. Also, for only $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, like I said, which you will be featured on, www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Must be Cash App ready. Also, if you need anger management, domestic violence intervention, life coaching, then Karim Blizz Johnson can help you. Just contact him on Instagram at Karim Blizz Johnson for your assessment now. Also, I got the sale on the waist snatchers. End of the season, going into a new season. Waist snatchers, $50 and $45. Log on to sdmfit.com for your sweat gel. Everything. Go there right now. Go there right now. Let me show you that one more time. Listen. sdmfit.com. sdmfit.com. Link will be in the description box as well. Let's go. Back off vacation. Back off vacation. If you are, I was going to say defender. If you are, that's an inside joke. If you are offended by anything that I say here tonight, then you very well should be. Because this means that it's hitting you where it needs to hit you. And this is something that has to be said and has to be done for the quality of the people and the viewers. You know? So yeah, we're going to go there. It's only I can do. Why? Because I'm qualified and I know what goes on behind the scenes, what the people don't know. So without any further ado, let's just stop all the formalities. I did the promo, did all the intros. What's up? I am Doggie Diamonds. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. This is Doggie Diamonds No Filter, as you know. Fresh off vacation, went away for the weekend. I'm back regardless. I went away, took some time off, relaxed, ate me some ice cream. If you follow me on IG, you saw my ice cream. Just went away for a little while. Sometimes you got to get away from all of this. But while I was away, I was seeing some things and I was like, yo, no. This is getting a little too crazy. It's getting out of hand. And for the integrity of what we do, as some of us really have integrity with this, some of us really, really sit in the seat and put in work. Some of us are real journalists. Some of us has went into the field, got content for you. Some of us has actually written content. And that's what we do, right? But sometimes I'm looking at now, a lot of shit is being done with no integrity and it's being done for views and likes, and it's at your expense because you're being lied to. Now you have situations now where they call it running the play. It's a play, right? So, for example, I'm going to get into why the thumbnail is what it is. For example, on Clubhouse, you hear these arguments between people. It's called running plays. Some of the people that you hear arguing actually are cool. They get on the phone prior to going on the Clubhouse room and construct a whole argument, construct a whole disagreement, and then it take place before everybody. Why? Because it's going to go on YouTube. And they're saying, we got content. They're calling it content. That shit is not content. That's not what content is. So now they're calling it content. They call it running plays. So it's just really, really, really weird. It's really, really weird. Hold on, let me just block this individual. Yeah, it's really, really weird. And I'm tired of seeing it because it is some people who came into this culture. It is some people who have done this to bring forth good information, good content, and to really teach you shit about this culture. And a lot of people aren't doing that. They're just doing it because everybody that's involved in the play is winning. They're getting views, they're likes, they're getting notoriety. A lot of this shit is fake. Trust me. A lot of them is fake. Anytime I've had a discourse with somebody, it has been 100% real. What I've always tried to do is find a way out, because once you in, you have Irving Plaza situations. You have what's going on in Chicago. You have all these things happening, because once it gets real, it's real. So when that old dude decided that he wanted to make a whole video about me disrespecting all people with dreadlocks, that's what you call a play, because I'm a public person who has a public platform, who answers everybody. And if a man felt like I was wrong, or being an OG, because they want to carry themselves like OGs, but OGs means original gangster. Now OGs are just people that's old. You know, so when people say OG, that just mean you old. That don't mean you know original gangster, because anybody could reach out to me and say, yo, fam, you said this, that, and the third. I felt a little offended by that. So when a person says, even if he apologized, I don't accept his apology. You running a play. You put in my name and titles of videos for views and likes. Why? Because I'm forced to respond. So when I respond, what do? You get my audience, because my audience want to know why you going over, why is he going in on him? So my haters get to congregate together. My haters get to watch it. Look at the people videos. But the shit with my name and the title be the most viewed. They got thousands of videos, but when my name in the title, because they trying to find something on me. They trying to find a chink in my armor. They trying to, yeah, he a fuck nigga. So they do that, and then people say, yeah, so I had people come on, what you say about people with dreadlocks? I didn't say shit. I said Jay-Z walking around with that mop on his head, because it was an inside joke that people on that's not privy to what goes on in the industry. So you have the industry, you have the internet. You have people who's not in the industry. They don't know the inside joke. Maybe I could have been a little bit more clear. Maybe I should have gave some more clarity on why I was saying that, because in the industry, we were saying this hair is fake. Had nothing to do with people with dreadlocks. Had nothing to do with people with dreadlocks. I have Kelly Mills, one of my moderators, have a beautiful set of locks on her head. And when they call it dreadlocks. So that was a play. That was a play. Anytime a man can talk about another man for 4 hours, that's a play. This is what's happening. Now, fuck that though. You know, but then again, when you hear a person talking, they say, well, they could talk about me as long as people come over here and view me. That's the play. The play is, yo, let me throw a rock. Let me throw a rock. And if they respond to me, I won. This is what they're doing now. So when you call somebody a hoe, a bitch, right? Just real as a man or a woman. When somebody publicly say, yo, you a hoe. You a hoe, you a bitch. And when you call a man a hoe, you're not calling him a hoe because he's been promiscuous, right? You call him a hoe because you think he's a bitch, right? So if I'm a bitch and I'm a hoe, how do we resolve that, right? Because you call me a bitch and a hoe. So if I see you as a man, what are we supposed to do? Because you already said fight in disrespectful words. Now, do you get confronted about what you said? So when a person say, if I hear you, I'm going the other way, then who's the hoe and the bitch? Because you're talking strong, but you're not built like that. Like physically, you're not ready for that confrontation, but you're talking like you are. So if you say, I don't want to fight you, so why am I a bitch and a hoe if you're going to use words that always resort in violence? I don't want to be violent with nobody. I don't want to fight nobody. But when you call people certain things and call them out of their name, what does that lead to? You said that on a public platform in front of thousands of people that a man is a bitch, a hoe, calling them, a fun boy and all that. You say all these things. What is a person supposed to do? Now, the ego makes me say, when I see you, I'm going to break your fucking jaw. The person in me say, this nigga clout chasing. That's what you're doing. But it works. It works. So you could do a live and have a certain amount of people watching you with my name in the title. Then the next time you do a live, it's back to them 20 people. It's all a play. It's all marketing. Because anybody that I was a fan of and I fucked with and I support, I still support them. Even if I have a disagreement with them, even if I'm not in alliance. Shit, me and Blizz, I'm not even in alliance with some of the shit he say. But he's still going to be back on here when it's time for us to work. You see us go at it. I'm not we don't agree on everything. But he's not a bitch and a hoe or none of that. No, I don't agree with that shit. We argue right in front of y'all. But we never disrespect each other because we both men. And I don't agree with a lot of shit he say. And some things I'm in alignment with. But I'm not going to call that man a hoe. Now, me and him conjured up some shit. Let's fake beef so you could get views to your channel. That's weirdo shit. That's sucker shit. I cannot fake beef with a man when a man straight up and down disrespects me, call me out my name, call me out my gender, call me out my sexuality, and then later on we chilling. Now, let me go deeper. When I had the discourse with Whack 100, I took blame in that because I just felt like he was bullying people. Me being on that Brooklyn bullshit, that ego shit. That's why. And then for the record, I never apologized. But if you want to say I apologize, I did. Because what I did say to that man on the phone was, yo, I ain't gonna front. I went at you sometimes just to be on some bullshit. He was like, yo, I don't even know you. And when I say I don't know you, it ain't that I don't know your work, but I don't know you to have a problem with you. That was our conversation, right? So I said, yo, you know what? I was wrong for that, bro. I was wrong for that. So if that's what apology is, then I apologize. Then you got some chick who make a whole video saying Doggie Diamonds apologizes Whack, copping pleas to do business with Whack. She made a whole video of that shit. A whole video lying. Because I never copped a plea. Then she's playing shit when me and him had an issue. And what did he say? Yo, past the apology, none of that shit don't matter no more. So because they was running with it, like I called him and said, yo, I'm sorry. Yo, no, I was fucking wrong for doing bullshit. I was wrong, bro. You're right. You didn't know me, but I jumped in shit to fuck with you. I was wrong. I was wrong for that. Cadillac Ty is the mutual friend. Caddy got me and him on the phone. Why? Because Caddy, when he said he was going to get me lined up in New York, Caddy being my brother, Caddy was like, nah, that's not going to happen. I'm cool with you. I'm cool with him. Let me get y'all on the phone. That's what people do. People dead issues. We always need a mediator in everything. We always need a mediator. Now, come to find out, this how deep it is. A chick worried about me on Clubhouse, lying, saying I'm copping pleas. And then this chick is the one. Now, look at this idiot in the chat. Look at this idiot. This is what I'm talking about, but let him live. Don't even block him because we need your viewership. Listen, this chick, come to find out, look up her record. She beats her kids. She's been arrested for child abuse. She don't even have her children. She admitted on audio recently of jumping out the window with her children to avoid the police taking her kids because they don't belong in her custody. But she's on Clubhouse and YouTube lying on me, but let's deal with the truth. Because you did that for marketing, and I actually help you with your YouTube. I'm the one who told you to do this on YouTube, do this on your YouTube. This is how you put your play together. So that's how I got replayed by you bullshitting. But let's deal with the truth. The truth is you have a mugshot of child abuse. Let's deal with that real quick. Is there not a mugshot of you beating your kids? Did you not admit? And the audio's out there on YouTube. I don't even have to tell y'all where to go with it. It's out there. You jumped out the window with your kids to avoid the police coming to take your children and giving them to your baby father. But you on Clubhouse worried about me lying, saying, yo, I'm fucking clout chasing and I'm copping pleas. But you a child abuser? You beat your babies? Fuck out of here. You forever discredited. And then I had somebody who I interviewed that I put him on the channel, right? And then I took his interview down because you decided to do a fucking Clubhouse room saying, yo, Doggie Diamonds get exposed. Now, why the fuck would I put you on my channel. You're fucking nobody. Nobody knows you, right? Nobody knows you. I put you on my channel, showed you love, and then you going to do a clubhouse room, being disrespectful, then call me and say, why did you take the interview down? Why the fuck do you think I took the interview down? Why you think I took the interview down? You thought it was cool to do a clubhouse room, being disrespectful to me and letting people disrespect me after I showed you love. You're a fucking nobody. So it's all for views and likes. There's no integrity. There's no, yo, hold on. Nah, the homie's solid. The homie been solid with me. So I don't care what nobody say. Let me call him. No, what they do, they run the YouTube, they run the clubhouse, they run the platforms to try to get views and likes, even if it's at your expense, when they got your phone number, when they could call you and say, yo, what's good? What's good? Let me get it from you. For example, when my channel went down, Gully TV called me. I gave him the scoop. My man, No Mercy TV called me. I gave him the scoop. Blizz, you already know that's my, PNC partner in content. He called me. I gave him the scoop. So they were allowed. Blizz was allowed to make a video. Gully TV was allowed to make a video. And No Mercy Harlem was allowed to make a video. Why was they able to make a video? Because I told them directly what happened. Everybody else who made videos was clout chasing. Just trying to use my name to get views, saying that I got this, that, and the third. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get out of here. Yo, that's good for him. I seen people laughing. Then come the same people who laughing the past couple of days done got exposed. They're fun boys. They're fun boys. Thinking it's funny, thought it was funny. But you're a whole. So now I know why you're mad at me. Now I know why you think it's funny. Because all I talk about is how a lot of y'all dudes be on the down low. That's why you mad. So you ain't mad at nothing else. You mad because your lifestyle has been put out there and the hit dog bark. Anytime I've had an issue, it's people that have been on my channel, right? You've never seen them blast them publicly. They have talked shit about me publicly. I don't even respond. You know why? Because I call a phone. Yo, homie, what's good? Now, if you run to the internet for content, that shit is weird to me. Another person, I'm not even going to say his name, because when you're struggling, I ain't throwing you no alley-oop. So I'm not throwing you no alley-oop. I'm not saying your name. I'm not giving you no alley-oop. And I don't need your name in the title of my videos or anything to get views and likes. Straight up. So any dude who said I lied and they spoke to me and I was lying, they full of shit. And even when they go back and say, yeah, we spoke, you fucking lying. Period. And what happened to when we have conversations behind the scenes? If you my boy, yo, me and you talk. That shit don't go to the public. That shit don't go to the public, for one. For two, we don't record each other's conversations. Period. If you record my conversation, I am never, ever, ever fucking with you. So anybody that I'm on tape with, and I thought what we was having was a personal conversation, even though I'm never out of pocket, I'm never out of line. Anything I say, I stand on as a man, in your face, on the internet, in front of your mother. I don't care, right? But it's all these niggas I helped before, and that's fine, right? Everybody not meant to be together after all this time. Think about it, man. Like, you ain't with your first mate. You ain't with your first girl. You ain't with that shit. I've never recorded nobody conversations. You know why? Because that shit is police shit. I will never do it. Even if you're a bold-faced liar, what don't come out in the wash will come out in the rinse. I don't have to fucking record nobody. That's not what I do. That's not what I do. And I will never, ever do that. I don't care what the circumstances. I'm not recording anybody. I'm not exposing no text messages. I ain't do it. That's just not what I do. For those who do that, do what you do. That's not what I do. Why? Because I follow a code and I come from a place where when you did that shit, you got your head knocked off. still play by those rules, even though I'm not a street nigga. We ain't none of that. I'm not a part of no street organization. I'm just saying I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. That's not what I do, for one. Two, let's keep it moving. Now, when I say they're getting paid to lie in interviews, I was thinking about something. One of the biggest unsolved thing in hip hop history has been what? A lot of conspiracies, a lot of thoughts, a lot of theories. The murder of Tupac and Biggie. That has been the most talked about thing in the industry, to where, shout out to the Art of Dialogue. I like what they do. I like their interviews. I like everything. But they're digging up shit that already been talked about. Like, it's old already. But that's their platform. They're getting views with it. History does have to renew itself. Salute to them. But I'm over it, right? I'm over it. I'm over it. So I was sitting there, and I got his book, Keefe D. I got his book, and I'm reading the book, and then I'm watching him interviews, and I'm saying to myself, hold on. I don't want him to go to jail. I don't want him to be arrested. I don't want none of that. But did this individual just kind of admit to being an accessory to murder? Did he admit to being in the car when? So how you not in jail though? How you not? How are you? So you got to be lying then. You got to be lying. You have to be lying. How the fuck do you sit here and damn near solve one of the most unsolvable things with the police and you're not in prison? You got to be lying. But you're getting paid to do interviews. So you're getting paid to lie. Why? Because the views going to go up. The lights going to go up. The clout going to go up. But the audience is sitting there looking like, oh shit. But if I was an individual, ain't no statute of limitations on murder. So miss me with that. Don't even type that in my motherfucking chat. Period. Because if you type that statute of limitations, then you don't know shit about shit, and you just need to listen and don't type. Period. But you know why? Because you're lying. You're lying. You got to be lying, because I would never in my life, if something happened and people didn't place me there, I ain't going to place myself at the scene of a murder. I ain't going to place myself. I wasn't even there. I was in bed watching The Honeymooners. Seriously. So we seeing that take place. What the fuck? Y'all didn't say to yourself, hold on, what's going on? How's this man doing mad interviews? Huh? Then I heard audio of him telling on what happened. So if you saying he did it, but you were there, you not a rat? You not a snitch? I'm confused. And then you blaming your nephew? But this is the shit that we watching. We looking at this like, hold on. Now let me get into something personal. One time I got a call. I'm going to mention names really quick. I got a call from Rec. Rec says, yo, my man Solomon want us to do this interview with this dude that says he's Pablo Escobar's son. Pablo Escobar's son. So to me, I'm like, Pablo Escobar's son? I only knew of one son. So I'm like, is it the dude such and such? He in Colombia here? Nah, it's a dude by the name of Pablo Escobar Jr. So I'm like, oh shit. It's his son? Oh, yo, let's do it. We meet the dude, do the interview. I'm interviewing him. I'm asking him questions. Now, me being who I am, after I do the interview, we put the interview out, and I say to Rec, that nigga's not his son, man. I don't believe this nigga, man. This nigga's fucking lying. Seriously. I'm like, how is he his son? Where's this proof that he's his son? I'm like, yo, I just feel like I got lied to. I feel like I got duped. I don't believe him. Then every time we seen him, he had on them same shorts. I'm talking about a week later, 3 days later. We got up with him like 3 times, had on the same shorts. Now, I'm not the guy who watch people outfits, but if you got on the same shorts every time I see you, either you on some Gargamel shit with that long, you on some Gargamel shit with that long dress turtleneck with the Band-Aid on it, or you full of shit. Straight up. But I feel like I got had. I was like, yo, nah, I'm not jacking. Yo, he want to do another interview. No, because I think he lying. I think he lying. Straight up, I'm not doing that. And I could run with it. Yo, this is it. Nah, you're not going to lie to me. I didn't come to this shit to be lied to and have people lie to me. That's not what I did. Even if you watch my Charlie Rock LD interview. I have no alliance to Charlie Rock LD. I have no alliance to Fat Joe. I have no malice with any of them, right? So when he says to me, Fat Joe is broke. He's only worth $4 million. You see, you didn't see me kiki and laugh. I'm like, broke for $4 million? Shit, I want to be broke like that. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I ain't jacking that. Nah, that ain't broke. Being worth $4 million ain't broke to me. Give me that. I want to be broke with $4 million. You understand what I'm saying? See, he was driving Lyft. You met him 2 years. This is what I'm saying. That's my man, Ghoul Roach. But this dude duped me into thinking he was... Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick for y'all. Really quick. For the people that's listening back on the audio, I'm going to find it real quick. That's what I'm doing sometimes. That's why you got to subscribe to the YouTube. And you can see what we're talking about. Escobar Jr. Let me see if my name comes up with it. Yeah, this is it right here. Now look. This is the real son that's publicly, and this is the interview. Right here. I don't even know why this shit is still up. I'll just be real with you. I'm going to log into this shit, to this platform, and take this interview down. Because I forgot that it was still up. But I thought about it today. Like, whoa. Pause. Look, you can see now that you can see I'm not lying. Pablo Escobar Jr. interviewed by Doggie Diamonds, edited by E. Shout out to Solomon. Like I told you, Solomon. This was... What year was this again? Hold on 1 second, y'all. This had to be done. You see, the comments is 10 years ago. Guess how long? Look. This how long I been doing this. 10 years ago. The only real son of Pablo Escobar is called Sebastian Morican. I guess that's how you pronounce it. I'm black. I don't know. You understand what I'm saying? So this is, and he kept wanting to go in. He kept wanting to do interviews. I was like, absolutely not. Because I don't believe him. I don't believe him. I don't, this is BS. I don't believe him. That's a lie. There's no Pablo Escobar Jr. I don't believe it. Does Forbes do anything that's real and true? See, this is what I'm saying, because this is what starts happening on your name. I'm not full of shit. His real name is Jose P. Rodriguez Chamberlain. But this guy's a liar. This is what they were saying in the comments. Damn, Doggie got caught slipping. This is what I'm saying. It takes a little research to find out. So this is what I did off the strength of somebody telling somebody else, and somebody saying to me, this is the real dude. That's not his son. This is all the comments is saying. That's not his son. This is his son. But I almost got. I did get got, but I didn't go back for it. Oh, there we go. Check this out, too. Whack 100 exposed her name. She beat the kids. Hey, I will not lie to you. I'm not lying. And while we go there, so look, so I did get got before, but I didn't double down. This was part one. No part two came out. I didn't do 400 interviews with him. I didn't do all that. I was like, the nigga was lying. And they argued. Well, Rec didn't argue me down. Solomon said he wasn't lying. It's real. I found all that. Blah, 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 blah. Let's just say I never went back and did another interview with him because he was lying. You know what I'm saying? I'm black. I don't know how to pronounce Spanish names, you know. So let's keep going. What was the other situation? The other recent situation. I see this thing with Sauce Walker out there. I see Sauce Walker talking about... No, I didn't see what Sauce Walker was talking about. I seen people saying Sauce Walker did what he had to do. Sauce Walker did what he should have did. Sauce Walker did, blah, blah, blah. And I kept saying, well, what the hell happened with Sauce Walker? What the hell happened with Sauce Walker? So I go and do research on the Sauce Walker thing. And they're saying that somebody tried to rob Sauce Walker. This is what they're saying on the internet. Somebody tried to rob Sauce Walker, and, he did what he had to do. Needless to say, what he had to do resulted in the other person not being here. Let's just say that. So I go do my research. I'm like, wow, what the hell? That's crazy. He tried to rob the dude, and he laid him down. Woo, that's crazy. So I go do my research, and the first thing I do is I see Sauce Walker. A message to the youth. And I'm saying, now hold up. I've never been in a situation where I knew something, saw something, or heard something that resulted in the loss of life. Where I got on the internet and said anything. I don't know shit. Again, I was in the house watching The Honeymooners. I don't know. If you allow me really quick. This how real it is. This is how real. I don't want to say I'm real, because real is what you do, not what you say. You know what I'm saying? Actions are real. Anybody's real because people regurgitate, read memes and all that stuff. So anybody can be real based off of what they say. But I do real shit. You know what I'm saying? I say real shit and I stand on it with actions. Let me go to the evidence of the Sauce Walker thing. Let me go to the evidence coming from me. Thank you for that donation. Let me go to the evidence coming from me. And I'm going to show you hold on. Okay, here we go. We could go to my Twitter. What did my tweet say? Don't believe that Sauce Walker story. There is more to it. Plus, I don't believe a word these rappers say. Now, when I said these rappers, I could be generalizing. I don't mean all rappers. I mean, I've never seen a situation in my life where somebody might have been an accessory, the actual person, or know a person that lost their life and got on the internet and spoke on it in the hour of it going on. Maybe the next day, maybe 2 days, maybe 3 days. Now, let me give you something. Anytime I have been in a situation and something fatal happened, regardless if I was on the receiving end or, you're traumatized. I'm not going to run to the internet and make a statement. So this is why I said this. When is this? September 10th. That was yesterday. Now, from yesterday, and shout out to this dude, Ian J, who's a bitch. This felt like shouting you out, because you've been hating for a long time, but you ain't nobody. 3 hours ago, the new thing is for these artists and street dudes getting paid to lie in interviews for content. They're making up stories for views and content. I'm not paying none of you. That was the inspiration for this live tonight. They're lying. They're making up shit. They're doing shit for views and content. Don't believe none of this shit. Because first and foremost, when you see a situation and you see somebody got bodied and you on the internet, And then come to find out, you was lying. So what did you try to get from it? What are you trying to receive? Acting like, and then you saying, I heard him, I'm a gangster. This, so you want us to believe that you put in work that you didn't put in? Come on, man. What we supposed to do now? You real now? When Gucci Man put in that work, unfortunately, Gucci ain't talk about that shit for years. He ain't talk about that shit for years. And was acquitted and still ain't talk about it until he talked about it. So with this shit, I'm just saying it's a lot of people doing shit for content, and it's not content. It's lies. It's duping the audience. Let me tell you something. There is no way in hell another man is going to invite me to his money and tell me he gonna do Ari Spears type shit to me and it's all good. We can't have dialogue no more. Dialogue over. Dialogue is over. And I'm seeing people saying SMD, eat my D. I'm like, yo, what the hell is going on? This is what y'all doing now? This is how y'all talk to one another? And you think it's a level of disrespect, but it's not. It's not a level of disrespect. It's clown shit. Because if I really want to disrespect you, when I see you, I'm going to give you a fucking noogie, a wedgie, a gill, slap you in the back of your head or something. I'm not going to get on the internet and clown you. I've never, ever, I done told people to eat a dick. I done told all that. But I'm not telling you. There's no way that I'm going to tell another man I'm going to penetrate you in any way. That is not a diss. This shit is weird shit. And that goes for everybody. I be hearing back. I'm listening to audio for shit that come through my timeline. Yo, eat my whole such and such. Yo, I'm like, huh? This is what y'all doing now? And these niggas is real niggas. So y'all watch people saying how they gonna violate another man? When Ray J said to Fabulous, I'm gonna get somebody to put it in your booty. Y'all remember that? That's what we doing now? When Mike Tyson said it, I was like, hold on. Mike is a little off though. He get an excuse. But either you sus or you off or both. Seriously. I ain't even saying both or both with an F. This what we doing now? Y'all watching people talk about how they gonna violate another man? Eat my... No. I'm not fucking with that. We're not doing that. I'm not fucking with that. I'm not standing with that. I'm not sitting with that. I want to be nowhere around that. That's not what I do. That is not content. Straight up, that's not content to me. Most I say, fuck your mother, whatever the case may be, I'm not fucking with you. I'm not going back and forth with nobody in no videos. We not going to have no long-standing feud. Fuck you, fuck your life, fuck your mother, fuck everybody. When you see me, let's get it shaken or whatever the case may be. But I'm not going back and forth with you. I'm not having no long-standing shit. I do not have to say anybody's name or shit on nobody for views and likes. You are not my op. Because if you was my op and I felt like my life was threatened or whatever the case may be, then you know we'll get to it when we get to it. Other than that, we're not doing that. Period. We ain't doing that. So, Tekashi used all of this. This is why he's in the thumbnail. Tekashi's in the thumbnail because look what he did for marketing. He beefed with everybody for marketing promotion. He won with it, right? He won. What was Casanova to do? Now, let's think physically. Tekashi was what? Maybe $140? Casanova was at least a deuce. Out of prison, weighed up, done survived prison life, right? Which is, I could imagine, is not great. Tekashi was a busboy who was running with real dudes, so it gave him the battery. He was saying all types of disrespectful shit about Casting. What could Casanova do? Let's just be honest. What could he do? There's nothing he could do because physically, man to man, he'll squash dude. And the minute he tried to muscle up and show that he had a squad, somehow, some way, the feds came in and locked everybody up, right? So what could he do? You lose. That's why when old dude running his mouth, calling me a hoe, what could I do? Because if I see him and punch his mustache off his face, right? Because Chicago, shit, we go anywhere. So, but if I see him and punch his mustache off his face, people be like, come on, man, he old. You supposed to let that go. No, when a person uses certain language, that automatically means that you feel strong about me. So when you see me, you might try to be violent with me because look what you call me. You call me a hoe, you call me a bitch, you call me all types of shit. So those have always been violent words in our community where we from. So if I see him, me being a young black man, 195 pounds, and I see you and knock your and punch your mustache off your face, what people gonna say? Come on, man, yo, nigga, come on. Listen. If you're not built for this, don't talk like that. Because I don't talk like that to people. And I'll whip a lot of these people ass. This is proven facts. All right? This is proven facts. But I still don't bully nobody. I don't call nobody bitches. So I don't do that. You know why? Because once you go there, there is no turning back. Right? But on the internet, it became, and that's the homie, shout out to the Real Big Fruit. That's my childhood friend. You get a chance, please subscribe to his YouTube page. I watched my brother do 23 years in prison. Like I said, shit real. But what I'm saying is this. This has become clout. It's become clout to take somebody's name, put their name in the title of your video, try to get their audience and be disrespectful. Listen, I don't have to be disrespectful to nobody. When I speak, it's all for the culture, period. It's all culture. It's shit that's going on in the culture. I create content. This is what I've been doing since 2006. The only difference is instead of me getting interviews from people, I talk about things that I've seen in the culture. That's it. I'm not talking about who fucking who. I'm not talking about how many kids Nick Cannon got. I don't give a damn about nothing. I don't even give a fuck about no dick and pussy shit. Whoever fucking who, I don't care. That ain't my thing. I ain't dirty macking. I ain't doing none of that, right? I'm not doing none of that. But look at what people are doing. They're taking people's name, putting in the title of the videos, knowing damn well that if you see this individual, are you willing to fucking die for the words you say? Are you willing to kill for the words you say? People getting on these platforms, calling people snitches, calling people rats, hoes, bitches, all that shit. It's individuals that got family, that got children. You talking about people in a derogatory way like they don't have family, like they don't got children, like they don't got people who love them. Why would you do that? And then come out your mouth and say, I don't want to fight, but you said shit that if you so-called a street person, because everybody think it's cool to be street, right? Everybody. Now me, I don't got to talk all that street shit. What it is what it is, right? But you never heard me say to anybody, SMD. I never called nobody a bitch or hoe, none of that shit, because now it's already too late. I had a nigga, corny ass old school nigga from Brooklyn, go on his Instagram and try to say he pulled out a gun on me before. I never responded to this shit because he proved himself to be a fucking clown. He proved himself to be a clown because you trying to tell the world, because that's what I was talking about on Drink Champs too. You're trying to tell the world that you pulled a gun out on me and then we exchange numbers. Get the fuck out of here. It was some clown shit to me. And I'm like, you know what? Bozo's going bozo. You defend your name if you feel you have to because the uncontested lie starts to look like the truth. But other than that, let niggas talk. Because some of these dudes are so in the abyss. They so much in purgatory that if you respond to them, you're only going to help them. And they're using your name and likeness as marketing. I don't owe nobody no money. I'm not trying to smash nobody girl. I'm not striking nobody channels. I'm not doing none of this weird shit. I'm not putting people name and title every day. I don't have an op on the street, and I don't have an op on the internet. Now, again, any issue that I've had with somebody, I always try to resolve it because I know where it goes, right? I know where it goes. We all got people. We all got loved ones. When the shit get crazy, I'm probably never going to get caught up. I'm probably never going to get jammed up. And plus, I got it on me, as y'all all know. Right? So I ignore a lot of shit because I already know what I'm going to do. But I don't want to involve nobody. I was just telling my cousin today. I said, yo, the difference between me, I don't involve you in shit because I don't want no casualties and no dumb internet shit. But these motherfuckers act like they willing to take it too far. So if you so called up and you got family, you got riches, and you got this beautiful life, you willing to lose all that shit for internet shit? I get out. Where my car? My car keys is upstairs. I start my automatic start shit like that now is built in the new cars. Panoramic roof. The roof going all the way to the back of the car. You know what I'm saying? The roof going all the way to the back of the car. Yo, I'm living good. You think I'm willing to throw all that shit away for some dumb nigga on the internet? But again, when we see each other, depending on that temperature of the energy, I'm always going to defend myself. Always. But I'm telling y'all, a lot of shit you watching now, it's not real. Even when you see, as I watch sometimes, somebody win on somebody, I watch it and I be like, yo, that shit ain't even legitimate beef. What y'all beefing about? You beefing about what somebody said? What the fuck that got to do with you? That's not your concern. So say I did say, yo, I hate dreadlocks. So you are the fucking dreadlock defender? You the defender of, and who calls it dreadlocks? Then I got fucking weirdos. What you said about dreadlocks? Say I said whatever. What the fuck are you going to do on the internet? Because when I'm outside, I don't get ran down on. Like I told you, I'm 6 feet tall. Work out every day of my life. Every day. What the fuck you going to do? Besides get knocked out like your pops used to. Just really think about that. But this is the games that they playing. And I don't play. I'm so disciplined that you can't trick me out of this shit. Let me give y'all a quick story time. And then I'm going to go on this note. And I could talk about it because it didn't take place and it's all good. So I'm sitting in front of an establishment. And this Euro walks up to my car. So I roll down the window. He says, yo, 220, you way more than me, bro. You bigger than me. He says, yo, can I pay you for a ride? I said, nah, I'm waiting for somebody. He walk away. He comes back to the car. I roll the window down again. Yo, can I just sit in the back seat? I said, yo, fam, man, not tonight. Seriously, I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what's happening with you. But I told you I'm waiting for somebody. I ain't trying to. Just chill, man. I don't know what's up, but just chill. I'm waiting for somebody. You cannot get in the back seat of my car. You can't, all right? Just chill, man. I don't want no problems. I'm chilling. Okay. So I'm sitting there. This dude walks over, and this is word to everything I love. This dude come over and opens up my back door to my car. If I'm lying, I'll fall out right now. He opens the back door of my car and say, hey, could I just sit in there? Immediately. Yo, close my motherfucking door if I blow your face off. Facts. Close my fucking door before I blow your face off, you bitch ass. Think the fuck you opening my door for? Straight up. Right to him. I'm sitting in the front. I'm in the passenger seat. This nigga opened up. No, I'm in the driver's seat. He opened up the passenger door. Yo, close my fucking door before I blow your face off. Nigga, the fuck you opening my door for? You know what this crazy ass nigga gonna say to me? Hey, man, why you so mad? I said, nah, this nigga wanna die tonight. This nigga wanna die. I said, yo, close my fucking door, nigga. So he slams the door. I don't know why he's so mad. I said, oh my God. I almost popped this nigga in his fucking face. Now, I'm gonna be real with you. I had to chill. You know why? Because I'm by myself. If I pop him, I'm getting away with it. Because what the fuck you opening my door for? He was a Euro, so I felt like, hey, we won one. But if my niece and nephew was in that back seat, they would have witnessed something that I sadly would have traumatized them with. Because I don't know if he was this motherfucker opened my back door. I automatically, yo, close my fucking door before I shoot you in your fucking head. Straight up. But I'm sitting there thinking, damn, I probably could have got away with one. But then I was saying, nah, I don't want to do all this paperwork. But this is what's wrong with these people. They're not in the right mind. But like I said, I got it on me. You came twice to the car. So the first time you came to the car, I already pulled it out. I already had it right there. The second time you came, I tried to, yo, homie, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm waiting for somebody. I'm not no cab. This motherfucker opened my back door. Yo, automatic. Yo, close my fucking door. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker say, why you so mad? Just want to ride. Long story short, security comes out, escort him off the premises. They say, yo, I saw everything. Yo, I think he drunk or whatever, you know. Me, I'm a little pissed off now, right? I'm a little mad. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just drive the fuck. Let me just spin the block. As I spin the block, this nigga standing outside like this. This nigga hitchhiking. I said, oh, man. My angels is watching me. My brother, my aunt, my sister, they definitely watching me. And again, being that I don't smoke or drink, I'm always in the right mind state. I'm never inebriated. I'm never hyper masculine. But it took everything in me not to let one of them hollows hit him. Seriously. I think I didn't feel scared or threatened because I'm never afraid, especially when I'm by myself, because I know I can handle myself. I'm only afraid when I have other people and they might be a casualty to whatever decision I make. But I pulled that shit out immediately. Yo, close my fucking door. Seriously. I'm on vacation. Fam, I'm on vacation. I'm chilling somewhere. So you going to be tested. In the street, on this internet shit. And a lot of people doing this shit for views and likes because, okay, say for argument's sake, I'm the biggest bozo clown, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So is your mission to take me down? You have like what? These individuals be having small subscriber base, thousands of videos. Nobody fucking watch you or listen to you, right? So it's your mission to take me down. You got to take me down with your platform. No, he got to go. He got to go. So then they start making hundreds of videos about you, start talking about you. But then trying to cop out at the same time. Shit is whack to me. It's corny. I'm not making a bunch of videos about people. Sometimes shit come across the timeline, like Boosie. Blizz be like, yo, do you, Blizz will say, yo, did you see what Boo? And I'm like, damn, we talked about Boosie too much, man. I don't want to make that shit seem personal. I don't want to make it seem like I got something against him personally. Even with Fat Joe shit, I'd be like, I don't want to do no more interviews going at Fat Joe because he might think that I have a personal thing against him, and I really don't. And I can't make him content. So the stories have to move around. So sometimes, listen, even with the paperwork that allegedly was about Fat Joe, that snitch, that Fat Joe allegedly snitched, right? I got that paperwork. I get everything first. You know what I said? I ain't doing that. Yeah, I might get hundreds of thousands of views. I might get all types of shit. Being the first one to break the news. Fat Joe snitch paperwork. But what if it's not real though? You look like a fucking clown after the fact. So I didn't touch it. I could get views and likes. So for the people who say, yo, his views is down, this person got more subscribers, I can do the most craziest shit ever and get views and likes and subscribers. You know why? Because people are attracted to fucking clowns. Now, when you see people with a bunch of views, subscribers and all this shit, was it done on anything that was any integrity, or was clown shit, emotionalism, doing all types of shit? So let's keep it real. I do interviews. I've been in this game for a very, very long time, right? I'm not doing no monkey shit because I'm not trying to be a part of the monkey show. Period. I'm not doing no monkey shit. It is easy to get views. I'm telling you, it's so easy. It's so easy that they are actually buying them. They're buying that shit. But that's them. Whatever. Yeah, shit, who the fuck am I? I don't care. So for the individuals who like to come in my comments, because I'm about to just completely start ignoring that shit too. Because if you negative, you don't have to watch me. But if you watching me to be negative, that says something about you. It don't say something about me because I don't watch people I don't fuck with. Period. I don't give a fuck. They could choke on a chicken bone for all I care. I don't give a fuck. I'm not watching them. Some people come across my timeline, I just put do not recommend. I don't even want to see shit from them. Straight up. So if you watch an individual and you're looking for a war, we're going to be people with platforms. They come and they want to say little slick shit in my comments. And then when I respond, they want to take the comment, put it on their channel and say, yeah, I just got into it with Doggie Diamonds. And y'all be jacking that shit? That's content to you? When I got mad DMs, mad shit where I've had discourse with people that probably wasn't all that favorable, that y'all would never know about. You know why? Because it was a direct message to me. It wasn't a message to everybody. I don't have to use that. And I could, listen, I got powerful shit, but I don't care. That's not content to me. I don't have to use nobody's name, nobody's fame, anything for content. I don't have to do that. I could talk about what the fuck I want to talk about, when I want to talk about it, how I want to talk about it, if I so choose to. Other than that, I don't care. But this is where we're at right now. You leave a comment on somebody's channel, they take your comment and make a video and talk for 4 or 5 hours about a comment. Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Nobody just started disliking you. They just made it be known publicly. They have always disliked you. The most scariest thing is a person that don't like you with a smile and a handshake. And I find that in this culture, in these streets, all this shit, people find different reasons not to like you. I don't care. I'm not for everybody. Shit, because I wear shades bother people. Because I have a beard, it bothers people. I don't know. I also don't give a fuck. You know why? Because the people who need me the most, love me the most, know that I do everything with their intention. You know why I don't do certain shit? Because I have living family members. I have a grandmother who I adore, right? And one thing nobody can ever say to that lady is that your grandson is on the internet acting like an asshole. Your grandson is on the internet doing stuff. He was on there fighting. She would never see that. I got children who watch me, uncles on TV. My godfather, they can never say they seen me acting the ass. They never seen me sipping off no liquor. I never smoked no weed. I never did anything belligerent and crazy in front of them because I got babies in my family who could watch me. Although I might have a little foul language every now and again, or I'm be on some freaky shit sometimes. I talk about getting the head because y'all know how I feel about that, and I love titties. Don't let the kids watch that part. But I'm like, how does this individual have family and you conduct yourself like that? None of your people told you was a fucking clown. None of your people told you, yo, you sat in that whole interview and lied. None of your people told you, yo, hold on. How you do a whole interview acting like you shot something to lay something down and you didn't? None of your people told you that shit. You know why? Because with your popularity, they stand next to the popularity too. They get some of the clout too. Yeah, we with this nigga. Yeah. I never seen one clown. Give me one time you went to the circus and you saw one clown. The only clown that run by himself is Ronald McDonald. Straight up and down. But Ronald McDonald hung with a whole bunch of different people. He ran with the Fry Guys and they was always trying to steal French fries. They run with the Hamburglar and he was always trying to steal hamburgers. And goddamn Grimace, who was a damn gluttonous purple pig. So even Ronald McDonald crew was bullshit. Straight up. So when you see your man and he doing some clown shit, you're supposed to be the first person to tell him, yo, homie, that shit is some clown shit. I'm not standing with that. Period. Plenty of times Blizzard hit me and say, yo, nah, we ain't doing that. Or I hit him and say, nah, we ain't gonna do that. Because how you look, your integrity is everything, right? How you look is everything. How do you look to you? You was proud of that? You really hit send on that shit? You really hit play? You look back at yourself and didn't realize you look like a fucking asshole? And you okay with that? Why? Because when we deal with this emotionalism and we deal with this fake shit, everybody gravitates toward the emotionalism. Everybody gravitates towards the he went in, or this nigga's fucking lying. I've never in my life seen people admit to being an accessory to something and didn't get back. I've never in my life seen somebody take credit for a body that they didn't do. And it goes on though. I done got straight up and down fake. I'm telling you, I done got fake paper. I'm not touching that. People have offered me sex tapes and all that. No. I'm not doing that. African Queen. Hey, I like that name. That name is dope. I ain't putting out nobody's sex tape. And I'm talking about a while ago. I done got all types of stuff. No. We don't. That ain't what I'm doing. That's not what my platform was built on. I don't want to see nobody jump off. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see nobody jump off. I'm good. Certain people going to get exposed because when you do the exposing, it's only a certain time that it come back to you. Like I told you before, when you point a finger, right? Look what's coming back at you. Look, I'm pointing a finger at you. Look what's pointing back at me. 1, 2, 3. When you point a finger, 3 point back at you. Always tell y'all that. So you have to be careful. Am I perfect? No. Am I an asshole? Most of the time, I'm a complete asshole. Not an unintelligent asshole. I don't go off for emotional intelligence. I don't sit here and tell you, we gonna win as a people and we gotta fight. I don't say all that shit. I tell you, everybody's not your fucking people. You find your tribe of people who fuck with you. That's it. All this we shit, I don't know, because motherfuckers is confused. You got some people who say, I'm FBA, I'm ADOS, I'm indigenous, I'm African, I'm this, I'm that. Listen, this is what I am. I know what the fuck I am. You acting different. You on some different shit. You mad at me because I eat chicken, so we can't be cool? Or you unfollowed me because my views, and well, fuck you then. Listen, there's a billion people in the world. So anybody who think they're important and think your friendship matters to me and you can stop talking to me or unfollow me or block me for some shit, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I know not to get attached to people. Straight up. I know what that shit is about. And in this day and time, look how people flip on you. You know people that you have known for 20 years, one disagreement, they're not your friend on the internet. And they could have picked up the phone and called you, but they're not going to do that. You know why? Because that drug, that internet clout, them views, them likes, that fake beef, that marketing is bigger than your friendship. So we never was cool. I had a nigga who was dirty macking on to me, dirty macking me to a chick that I ain't even want. I ain't even want the chick. Knew the nigga for 20 years. We got the same tattoo, everything. Dirty macking me. Telling her, yo, how you like him? He got a girl, all this shit. I'm like, damn, my dude, you smashed. I didn't want to smash. I don't want to. Why you still kicking my back? And you know why? Because I got something that you don't have. And that's some shit that come from God, my nigga. Your shit manufactured. I just naturally got it. When I walk in that room, that shit light up. I just naturally got that aura. I don't know. That nigga got a girl. And they would make it funny. The chick come back and tell me. And then I'm looking at her like, oh, you're a troublemaker because you came back and told me because you still fucking that nigga. So what the fuck you come and tell me shit for? You didn't have to tell me that. So I'm not fucking with you. And I ain't fucking with him. Straight up. And I done did all types of shit for a nigga. Shed blood, shed tears. Put my all into making sure a nigga was straight when I wasn't even straight. But this is where we at in this day and time. So I understand it. I understand. But I ain't gonna be like y'all though. I'm not gonna be like y'all. Y'all know you can't entice me with no pussy, no money, or no opportunity. None of that shit is worth changing who I am or when I look in the mirror and be proud of myself. That shit don't, come on, get the fuck out of here, man. Like, come on. I was talking to my cousin today, my cousin Tad. I was like, yo, think about it. You do all this shit and you say you hit. What's the consolation prize for that? Because I know when I go in the dealership, I can't say, yo, I fucked homegirl the other day. Yo, she did that. That shit don't matter. None of this shit matters in real time. None of this shit matters in real time, but it matters to you because you got clout. So you have people who's in the industry that's faking beef to get views, and then you got regular, supposed to be normal ass people with 9 to 5s, people that's bums. I had a woman come up to me in Walmart today and say, yo, listen, I'm on the phone, okay? Just don't do that. And that's how I talk to people. Listen, don't do that, man. Don't do that. just leave me the fuck alone, because when I come outside, I intend on making it home, but if I gotta fucking bury you in the meantime, I have no issue doing that, because you're not taking me away from my family and people who need me with your bullshit. You are not taking away, you're not going to take me away from my family, people who love me and need me with stupid shit, whether it's you taking my life or me going to prison. So just leave me the fuck alone, just get away from me, you know, respectfully. I don't even want to listen. I'm good. That's it. I don't want no problems. I don't know. I walk around. Maybe I got a look on my face. Some people just don't fuck with me. Some people try it. And you always going to come up short. But my thing is, I came out here to go home. I didn't come out here to say, well, Crib, I'm a holler. I'm going to do 20 years in prison right now for burying an idiot. Because somebody going to bury them anyway. You ever notice that? You don't always have to do shit to people. You don't always have to do shit to people. You don't always have to let that gun go. You don't always have to let that fist fly. Sometimes you can just chill. And the universe take care of everybody. You was an asshole. Somebody gonna do it to you. You didn't violate me. You didn't do anything. You opened my fucking car door. You almost was a casualty. But I don't react off emotion. I'm not who I was 20 years ago. I'd have probably shot 8 times. And then my dumb ass like, damn, I've shot my car window out. I think that's what I wouldn't even think about his life. I'd be like, damn, now I need a new window. You know what I'm saying? Now I need a new window. But again, we just in a day and time that everything you see is a fucking play. Nothing is real. I done seen people talk shit about each other. Then I see them in pictures or see them in social media hanging with each other. I'm like, damn, that's how you really feel about each other? But the first opportunity y'all get, y'all cool? Nah. I'm just a grateful individual. That's why I don't speak bad on people who helped me. If you helped me before and we now enemies, I'm always going to think about how you helped me. I'm not even going to expose the fuck shit you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be like, yo, nah, the nigga helped me before. Yeah, they a foul fuck nigga, but you know what? I'm going to be loyal to the help. There's people that take responsibility for me, that because of this, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be this, that, and the third. Fine, you can have that, right? But I'm going to tell everybody, right? Dean Smith is a hell of a coach, right? Dean Smith is a hell of a coach. He believed in Michael Jordan. That's why he put him in the game. If Michael Jordan did not hit that shot, there would be no Michael Jordan. So yeah, you might be a great coach and you put me in the game, but I hit the motherfucking shot. If I had missed the shot, I wouldn't be sitting here. So you don't take credit for putting somebody in the game and them hitting the shot, then you take credit for their career. Only niggas do that shit. Me, I'm happy that you see Coco on blackfilm.com. She'll tell you, yo, she come right from my school. I'm happy that Blizz channel is flourishing and he doing his thing. He tell you all the time, I'm happy for that. This is why I empower people. This is why anybody who fuck with me, do your thing. Straight up and down. It ain't about, yo, if it wasn't me for me, they wouldn't be nothing. Well, I put them in the game. I just stand the third. No, nigga, I hit the motherfucking shot. I knocked it out the park. And to give you a deeper one, right? The Max B interview almost did not happen. It almost did not happen. But I was ready. I didn't know what that next phone call going to be. I had a issue. You know, I was at a down point in my life. I didn't know what I did was going to be historical because I don't have time to live in the moment of making history. I'm just making history as I go. Every day I get up with a motherfucking goal of how, what did we say, Pinky? We trying to take over the world. So I get up every day saying, yo, I'm going to make history today. In some way, because history is gone. I'm living in the present. So I'm going to do something. So what happened was when the Max B interview, Fendi called me. And shout out to Fendi. You know what I'm saying? Fendi did shit that wasn't always right and exact to me. But we argued before and all that. But I'm always going to say, yo, you made me a part of something that was fucking historical. That's forever. How could I ever shit on your name? How could I ever go in front of the platform and say, Fendi talking about launching a new come up? No, you know what? I did what the fuck I did when it was time. That coach put me in the game and I fucking shot the shit off the backboard and dunked it. And that dunk is forever. I'm forever. My jersey's in the rafters already. My jersey's in the rafters already and I'm still going. So for anybody who say, yo, he this, he that. Do you got your jersey up? They retired my jersey already and I'm still playing. But now I could play how I want to play. I could play how I want to play now because I'm already in the hall. Now I'm just playing for fun. Fendi called me and say, yo, you want to interview Max? I say, well, I already interviewed him. Because if y'all don't know anything about me, I don't really like interviewing people 2-3 times. I just don't like doing it. So these people got to spread around the other platforms and tell the same story that they told on my platform. So like people like, yo, did you see the Turk interview? I say, nah, I didn't see the Turk interview, but I'm pretty sure it's some of the stories that he already said on my platform. So it's all good. But you got to spread it around. You got to go to different things and you got to renew history. I'm okay with that. I don't have an issue with that. So Fendi calls me and say, yo, you want to interview Max? I say, well, I already interviewed Max. Nah, he ready to go in last time he was playing. I'm like, damn, where he at? Yo, he in Harlem. I'm like, shit. I ain't driving. How the fuck I'm gonna get to Harlem? My little man, you notice, had a hoopty. Hoopty. I think we opened the door from the outside. This is facts. We opened the door from the outside. We ride there. You know why I got that? But the first thing, let me tell you how fucking loyal I am. The first thing I said was, yo, where's Jordan at? Jordan Tower. Because Jordan Tower was filming the Come Up DVD. First thing I say is, where's Jordan Tower at? I'm not going to go do something for the Come Up DVD without him because he's the one he's responsible for me being on the Come Up DVD. So what I look like going to do something without him? He said, yo, Jordan don't want to do it. because he scared Jim Jones Jim Jones scared him up a little bit, so he don't want to do it. Scared of who? Okay, I'll go do it. But that's the first thing I said. Where's he at? Being loyal, even when motherfuckers disloyal to me. I don't know how to be disloyal back to you, because then that makes me you. I'm not you. We could go our separate ways, whatever the case may be. And I had plenty of people do some real disloyal shit to me, but it's not for the public. You know, they fucking die every day because they look at me shine. Straight up and down. A nigga who changed his whole life. A nigga who able to lose over 100 pounds, rebrand himself, build his old shit off of you putting me, the coach put me in the game, but then I made a career, but we could have been together. But you're so narcissistic and selfish. Now look what you're doing. And I ain't even mad at nobody. Do what you do. I don't want to be like you. I don't want to be like you. That ain't what I came in this shit for. I don't want to be like you. Because there's no way in hell you're going to go from video director to the stars to DJ Academics. And if you like it, I love it. But that's not what I would be doing. Doing videos for Nipsey, doing videos for Jadakiss, doing big DVD, doing video, all the Nicki Minaj early shit. To on the internet reporting news. You're not doing no movies. Maybe that's your life path. I don't know. Maybe that's what I don't know. But I know why you really do that. But that's not for me to say. But I know. Let me tell you something. When I hit this fucking screen, it's so many people that get sick because they tried to bury me. They tried to shit on me. They tried to act like I wasn't going to be shit or I ain't shit without them. Now look, I'm chilling. I don't have to smear campaign nobody. I don't have to talk bad about no. I don't have to do none of that shit. I just do me. And the biggest thing you can ever do is create new people. I'm not a creative player though. My hip hop knowledge, you can't give me that. My ability to ask questions, you can't give me that. You can't teach me that. That come from God. That don't come from no man. So I'm never going to let no man take credit for me with something that's God given. You can't take credit. You can't take credit for something that God gave me. Period. And if you try to take credit for something that God gave me, which is the ability, the will, I don't want to get up some days. I don't want to get up. Some days I want to sleep. I don't sleep past 10 a.m. Straight up. And I'll go to bed sometimes like fucking 4 in the morning. But I can't lay down. I can't lay down. I got to get the fuck up. Get up. Get the fuck up. Get your ass up. Fuck you sleeping for like you good. And you good. You doing better than a lot of people. So even when people be talking shit, even when homegirl was talking shit and the dude asked how much money she make, said she make like $4,500 a month. That shit made me laugh. Because I'm like, hold on, how you being disrespectful to me? And I gave you game to make money on YouTube and you was disrespectful to me. And you work for $4,500 a month. Your kids got taken. You beat your kids, all types of shit. And you disrespectful to me? A person who give game every time. Listen, this shit, let me tell you something. This shit only gives. Rather, this shit only take. This industry only take from you. It do not give back. Legend, that's why I don't like to be called a legend, because we don't respect legends. So fuck that legend shit. If you do legendary shit, I guess you're a legend, but this game only take from you. It do not give you. It do not give. If you see me on the bus tomorrow with my beard all gray, you gonna shit on me. You gonna take a picture and put it on the internet that I just stand the third. This game do not respect legends, so I don't want to be no fucking legend in people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. This game is so fucked up that people watch you won't even hit the like button. People won't hit the share, none of that. And it is what it is. If I say my Cash App is pinned to the top, if you so choose to donate, you got people who say he's begging for donations. But let me ask you something. How are presidents elected? How do people campaign? How do people change the landscape of what's going on without finances? Now, you know I'm not corporate sponsors, but I do deals in situations with people where I'm my own guy. So I'm like an independent label who has distribution from a label, from a major, but the major doesn't give me money because the minute the major give you money, they control your content. That's why a lot of these people are controlled. That's why you say, how come they never been on the show? How come it is in the third? Because they can't. They got to get clearance. I don't have to get clearance. I could interview a fucking squirrel if I feel like it. I can interview a fucking squirrel, right? So my whole thing is this. If people give me bread, cool. I've never counted money in your face. I never even showed you. You know what I do? I step my fucking product up. I step my product up. All this shit has to be paid for. So I just do that. I'm not going to tell you I got this, that, and the third, knowing I got it from you. How I'ma shit on you, knowing I got it from you. A lot of shit don't make no sense. But I understand, again, people are able to fuck with your emotions. And when you tap in with people on an emotional level, you think it's spiritual. And the people start resonate with you. And then you champion them and you prop them up. And then they disappoint you. But you so in love and enamored with shit, you don't even realize how much of a fucking disappointment they are. And I'm not here to tear down nobody's platform or nothing. I'm just here to be me. I don't give a fuck what nobody else do. You know why? Because I don't watch them. I don't watch a whole community of people, a whole community of people telling you what you got to do, how you got to eat, how you got to live. And I know for a fact behind the scenes, they fucking homeless. Dead ass. Homeless. Professional couch sleeper owners. Living off of women, homosexuals. But they get before you, they get a little Wi-Fi somewhere, and they get before you and tell you what you got to do with your life, knowing goddamn well they side teeth is missing, they got a brown tooth, they look like cancer patients, they hungry. I seen motherfuckers tell you how to eat, don't eat this and eat that, but I was around them watching them eat, and they was eating everything that they told you not to eat. I done been in a lecture with a motherfucker that was telling you different dudes, and it ain't one individual, but it was different dudes telling you the black woman is God, and as soon as the lecture was over, nigga came outside and said where the weed and where the hoes at. Facts. So that's when I was like, oh, whoa. Hold up. Did he just say where the hoes at? I thought the black woman was God. So what's the difference between the black woman and the hoes? So you go through a metamorphosis and say, yo, these niggas this shit is just content to people. This shit ain't real. They don't really live this shit. They don't have to live this shit. It's about who can create the biggest illusion for followers, likes, and money. Because once people believe in you and they buy, keyword, they buy into you, you already won. I watched the whole lecture right in Nicholas, Brooklyn. I was like, yo, I didn't even know these niggas smoke weed. I'm like, hold on. These motherfuckers ain't even sober. It's all about selling something to you. What is something that's always for sale? Always for sale when it comes to black people. And black people buy it every time. There's one thing. It's a 4-letter word. And it comes with so much. Black people buy it every time. Well, there's actually 2 things. Black people buy their pain. Black people buy trauma. They trauma bond with people. Oh, yeah, you got punched in your head. I got punched in my head, too, so we're friends. But there's one thing that black people will always buy into. Always buy into. Hope.